Hey, what's up guys, it's Jsmith Gaming here. Hope you guys are having a great day. In today's video, I'm coming back at you with another Town Hall 10 anti-3-star war base. And this base has been personally tested by me, my clanmates in CWL, wars, and even some small tournaments. And it has held up incredibly well for me and my clanmates across the board in all of those things. And I'm excited for you guys to have access to this base because I'm sure it's going to do you just so well. And I'm going to be sharing the clan castle to use with this base a little bit later on. But first, before we get into that, I will say that I will be covering the giveaway announcements very shortly on. But before we get into that, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, welcome. We cover a variety of Clash of Clans content from all the different Town Hall levels, and I love doing these base videos. This is kind of a newer thing I'm doing on my channel, but I just love sharing them because I know there's a lot of people who struggle with getting 3-star just off the bat in wars, and they just want a better base and just can't find one. So I hope there's a supply of that. This is my second Town Hall 10 base. Check out the other one in the top right if you haven't already. See which one you like better. They're both killers. And now, time for the fun stuff. Let me go ahead and just start sharing the giveaway announcements. So if you're new to the channel, or maybe you're an existing follower, which thank you so much, I have been talking about doing giveaways in the month of May and just going forward as a whole. And I have decided where I'm going to do them. I'm going to be doing them primarily in my Discord. So feel free to join that. It's going to be in the description below, as well as the as well as the base link will be in the description as well. And I'm super excited to be doing that. I will be doing the giveaways as well in my YouTube videos, so feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'm looking forward to really growing the channel this year of 2020 and just going forward. I really love making these videos for you guys. And don't worry, I will be doing not only Apple gift cards, but I will be covering the Google side of things to help out all my Android friends. And the reason I'm doing this is because, hey, who doesn't like free money? And two, just to give a little bit of a positivity during this time of quarantine and just everything that we're going through as a whole. And now let's go ahead, and now that I've got that all over and done with, I just want to say, let's go ahead and cover the best clan castle to use for this base. Alright, so there's two main options that I would personally recommend in running the clan castle defense for this base. And so number one, which is my personal favorite, which is 1 baby dragon, 2 valkyries, 2 wizards, and 1 archer. And why I like this is because it's a little bit of a hybrid and it can help defend against air attacks as well. The 1 baby dragon can really help because bowlers are really popular at Town Hall 10, and people, let's say their queen gets distracted, the baby dragon can do a good job of just taking out the bowlers from above because they can't attack it. And the Valkyries, I really like it as well because let's say the king gets inside and he uses his ability and it can just take out all the additional barbarians as well. And honestly, this is just the best clan castle composition that I've come up with to defend the base. And for number two, it is the Lava Hound. The Lava Hound, and honestly, you can pair it with whatever, is honestly the number two. Is probably the strongest overall clan castle defense that you can put in your base, just because it takes forever to take care of, and the pups are a nuisance to take care of because it goes everywhere and they might get distracted, go across the base, etc. And those are the best two clan castles that I would recommend for you guys to run on this base specifically. So now that I've got the clan castle that you would want to run in this base, as well as the giveaway announcements covered, I just want to share some of the things that I personally like about this base and some of the things why it's so successful. And one of the things that I really like about this base is the fact that there's dead zones. And dead zones are the little spaces where there's no defenses there. There's really nothing in it. And why that is so good is because when you're going against hogs or balloons, which are so popular at Town Hall 10, it is incredibly good at disrupting the pathing of those troops. It can force them to go outside, it can force them to split. It's really good about doing that. As you guys can see in some of these replays here, is you will see that people get absolutely devastated by not being able to use their heals to maximum efficiency because their troops are splitting left and right and they just don't know what to do. And this base is just incredibly hard to just get a good set of pathing going because there's just Teslas outside, there's traps everywhere, and honestly, the trap placement on this base is probably the #2 thing that I really like about this base. Something that I've kind of adapted as a Town Hall 10 builder is the fact that when you put traps outside, it can really throw off players. And why that is because everyone expects the giant bomb traps to be inside, and not only is it good at throwing off, like, let's say, hogging players, but it's actually very good for going against witches, because witches are another very common strategy at Town Hall 10, and people like to send their witches like 1 or 2 to 3 on the outside of each side of the base to kind of just walk across the base, and putting some of those big traps outside can really help disrupt that and relieve some of the pressure that they're applying from the outside of the base. And for #2, I really like the split of the air defenses. Although the air defenses may appear to be very exposed, but what this is very good for is again against witches and Laloon attacks, because they are split, it causes the lava hounds to travel quite a bit of a distance, and as well as it pertains to witches, is when you have the air defenses very close to the outside, it's really good at taking down those healers that are walking across the side of the base. And honestly, that's really the huge reason why I really love this base. I personally hate witches. If you guys have ever lost to witches, you probably hate them too. In my opinion, I call them the no-skill troop, and this base is just really good at dominating these witch attacks. And you can see that from some of the replays that I'm showing here. And then the last and final point of why I really like this base is the fact that there's a Tesla farm on the outside. Tesla farms are incredibly effective at throwing off attackers who are attacking the first hit, like the fresh hit. No one's ever seen the base before in war, and they don't know what to expect, nor where any of the traps are. So having a Tesla farm outside can really throw off attackers because they didn't really plan for it, because they don't know where it is. So it's really good at doing that, as well as it's paired with some really solid traps. And at the end of the day, guys, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and let the rest of the replays run. I'll have a picture at the end with the base. And honestly, guys, I really think if you guys try this out, use the Clan Castle defense troops that I recommended. I think it'll do you guys wonders in Clan Wars. And I'm really excited to just keep posting content for you guys. I really love making these videos. And if you haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. And please enjoy just the rest of the videos I'll be running at the end. I'll be pairing it with some music, so go ahead, sit back, relax, and just enjoy the video.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is